There we go. I'm just gonna hope that. Okay, I think my audio should be fine. I know nobody's gonna watch this, honestly. And I'm fine with that because I just need to like sit here and like freak out for a bit about the promo for the next episode and just like 319 in general and just everything. I just need to freak out about everything. I have so many emotions going on right now. And like I just need to let them out. So like okay, so let's think about this. Hi Daniel, yes, welcome to whatever this is gonna end up being. This is gonna be a mess. But like so like I know this fandom freaks out about literally everything, and like I'm definitely included in that. Like I lose my mind over everything. But like the promo. I'm so excited and so sad and so excited and so sad and like I don't know what to do right now. It's like, okay, so I watched the episode. I wasn't super excited about it, but like in the back of my mind, I was like thinking like, maybe they're gonna get engaged or something. And then the next episode, they're gonna like get married. I was like, that wouldn't make any sense because Cece won't be there, and like they wouldn't get married without Cece. So then it's like, there's still a part of me that this whole episode thought that Bex and Bobby were gonna get married, but I'm like, I didn't really like actually think it would be true until it actually happened. I'm like, they're so cute, and that was so sweet, and it was a much cuter wedding than it would have been had they gone with the original plan. I don't care about my video resolution, whatever. Anyway, but like the thing is like. That episode's so good. But the freaking promo, like, the promo is what I'm freaking out about because. So first of all, like, it's very clear that she emptied out Andy Shack. Like, that's clearly what happened. Like, there's no way it's anything else. And that's gonna make me so sad. Like, I'm probably gonna cry. Like, if anything makes you cry, it's gonna be Tyrus and that. But also, like, can I sit? Sure. It's just, like, it's such a simple thing. It's not even, like, that big of a deal. But, like, it's gonna be so cute. And also, now I know that it's TJ who's sitting down first and Cyrus goes to sit with him, which is a big thing for me for some reason. Because I just like this whole time been like, I don't know who's gonna sit down. I think I always imagined it wrong. I did write at least one fan fiction about it. I did, right? I'm almost certain I wrote a fan fiction about it. And I'm pretty certain in that one, in the one that I wrote about it, TJ sat down with Cyrus. Yeah, it's called I Think We Need to Talk. Yeah, in this one, Cyrus is sitting with Buffy on the bench, and then TJ comes up and sits down next to him, which is not what happens at all. Cyrus walks up to TJ sitting on the bench, which is like a good sign considering everything that's gone on between them in the last while. Like, and then there's them performing on stage, and it's like, wait, what? And like they're probably. I know I've seen it a couple times. It's like they're probably gonna be singing Tomorrow's First Day, and I'm not gonna be able to handle it, and I'm gonna cry. And there's just a lot of possibilities for really cute moments between them. And Cyrus dancing is gonna be the cutest thing because it always is, and like, I love him. Just like Cyrus is the best character in all of Andy Mac. But TJ and Cyrus are gonna be super cute, and like, I'm not even entertaining the possibility that they might not officially get together unless it actually happens. Because like, it's really looking like they're gonna get together officially. There's not gonna be any ambiguity. There's not gonna be any like maybe they'll be friends, maybe they won't. Like whatever. Like no, like it's really looking like they're gonna be actually together, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm just so theory that Buffy and Cyrus agreed to tell the first lesbian. Honestly, I would totally believe that based on the synopsis where it's like Buffy and Cyrus share relationship woes. I would totally buy that theory. That honestly seems like it would make sense. It's like you tell him, I'll tell him. Like, yeah. Honestly, I kind of want this to happen. Like, yeah, because they're both just gonna be like sitting there moping and being like, blah. It's like, and then it's like, why don't you just tell him? It's like, well, you just tell him. It's like, I'll tell him if you tell him. It's like, okay. It's like, that'll be, yeah, that actually makes so much sense with the promo and everything. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is such a mess, but like, I'm a mess constantly, but especially right now. Like, what time? It's 3 a.m. Like, I would show you my phone, but I can't because it has a picture of someone who I don't know if they would be comfortable with me showing their picture. But yeah, it's 3 a.m. and I just finished watching the episode, and like, hello, Valerie Fanchette. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. But hi, Valerie. Yeah, I have a lot of emotions, and I'm also like kind of tired, but also really hyper. So it's a weird combination, and I'm in a weird place right now. Like the bench scene is gonna be so cute. Like they're so in love, and I'm so happy. And like I need to see them performing. And honestly, I hope them performing is after the bench scene. It probably won't be, but I hope. I can hope. um. Yeah, I don't know. And then Muffy is gonna be really cute. That was probably their cutest moment in the promo. That was probably Muffy's cutest moment ever. Also, I'm so happy Buffy's foot is getting better. That's really nice. Just really excited. I can't handle it. I can't handle any of the emotions going on, and I have way too many of them. And like, I'm not ready for the show to end. I don't think anyone is. Yeah, nobody is. No one's ready for the show to end. It deserved a season 4. Like, 100% it deserved a season 4. I'm just like I both really want this next episode to come out like right now because I need it in my life, but also I don't want the show to end. I don't want to watch it for the last time. Like obviously I'm probably going to be rewatching a lot of it, but like I don't want to watch a new episode for the last time. Right. Like I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm really emotional. Like this is the first time I've gotten like super involved in a fandom. And so, you know, this will always have a really special place in my heart, and I'm not really ready to let it go yet. But I definitely do have a couple more videos planned for Andy Mac. Probably more than a couple. But, like, I'm almost definitely gonna be making like a video kind of like this where I'm like freaking out about Tyrus being endgame. I'm gonna be making a part 2 to, was it 31? I forget how many reasons I even had. Pretty sure, no, 30, 40? How many reasons was it? However many reasons to shift tires, whatever that video was, I'm making a part 2 as soon as the series is over. I might also make like a ranking every tire scene. Can't resonate. Honestly, it's this episode is really good. Do you mean 320? Because 319 is out on the Disney Now app, but if you are waiting for it to come out on cable, I will try not. I will try not to spoil it too much, but I have seen the episode. It's really good. But I was not expecting it to be really good actually. I was like, this is such a filler episode for being the next to last episode, but it honestly wasn't. It was pretty good. 35 reasons. That's how I couldn't remember for a video. But yeah, I'm making 35 more reasons to ship tires. It'll probably be more than 35 to be honest. Also 48,000 views. Holy wow. Yeah, I'm making part 2 of that. Probably making a top 10 tires moments video like I did with Gyrus. I kind of want to do a top 10 episodes of Andy Mac. Not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. Yeah. Yeah, so those are videos I have planned for. I still have my 1K special videos I have to make. They'll be coming out sometime soon. Yeah, it's very hot in here. I want to turn my fan on, but then it'll be kind of loud in the mic, and I don't want it to be bad for you guys, so I will deal with this mild headache that is coming on from being in a very hot room. Like, that's the thing. Right now, where I'm at, where's my weather app? It's 82 degrees, and it feels like 90, and it's 3 in the morning. Tomorrow it's gonna hit 100. Well, I guess today, but yeah. I hope the show ends off on a good note. I do too. I couldn't handle this freaking show if it ends on a sad note. Like, no. That can't happen. It has to end on a high note. It has to. I refuse. I refuse to believe that it will not end on a high note. It's like, I know the show's angsty, but like, it needs to end happy. It just needs to. We're already gonna be crying and emotional and like torn up about it ending. The least they can give us is like a good ending. I'm just like, it's like I know they're not going to. I know they're not going to pull a Girl Meets World and have the worst couples end up together. Like, I know they're not going to do that, but there's a part of me that, like, still kind of doubts and is really scared that it's going to happen. But I'm like, no. Tyrus is going to be endgame. Muffy's going to be endgame. The one thing I am sad about, it looks like we might get a Jandy endgame, and I was so convinced for a while that we were not getting a Jandy endgame, because it would make no sense. But, like, we might be getting a Jandy endgame, and I'm kind of upset about that, because Jonah just needs to be single. Like, yes, I ship Jeffy, but I more, like, theoretically ship them. Like, in an alternate universe where Jonah didn't date Libby, Andy, and Amber, I would ship Jeffy. And, like, if they had a season 4, I would ship Jeffy. But, as of right now, I just want Jonah to be single. Like, honestly, like, he does not need an endgame. He just needs to be alone. But whatever. If we get Tyrus, I literally will not complain about anything else that happens. To be fair, if we get, like, a canon, like, a super canon endgame for Tyrus, they are, like, together, they get, like, a handhold, maybe another hug that's, like, explicitly romantic, like, an actual, like, they call each other boyfriends, like, whatever. I will not complain about anything else. I do not care if Jamber ends up together again, if Tyrus ends up together, like, officially, and they get at least one scene where they get to be together. That's kind of pushing it, but if they get one scene where they're together, we'll be good. I hope Disney makes so much like Candy Mac, but I feel like that won't happen for a long time. I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, I don't know. Because, like, Andy Mac came right after Girl Meets World, which a lot of people, before Girl Meets World was most people's, like, favorite Disney show, and then Andy Mac came right after it. But yeah, it's probably going to be well for them to make another show like Andy Mac. Honestly, though, Sydney to the Max, it's not great, but it's definitely not bad. Like, I'd say it's, like, stuck in the middle levels, which is, like, it's good, and I'll watch it when it's on. I won't seek it out. I'm not trying to be, like, a fan, like, in the fandom for it. Like, it's a pretty good show, and they have some good episodes that have some, like, good messages. So, honestly, I think Disney could. Will they? I'm not sure. Also, I'm very sad because the Amphibia season 1 finale came out last night, and I didn't get to watch it because I'm watching with my boyfriend, but he was really tired last night, and so it's like, it's probably not a great idea for us to watch, like, a show that we're both really invested in when he's really tired. So, we didn't watch it, and I really want to watch it. We are getting season 2 of Amphibia, at least. We know that it's just probably not going to be out for, like, a freaking year. And I'm not ready to wait for Amphibia. So that's the thing that makes me mad about Amphibia. If you don't know, Amphibia premiered, and for the last 3 weeks, it's aired 4 episodes a week. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they air a new episode. So, we're at episode 20. There are 20 episodes in season 1, and they got through them in 3 weeks, because they aired 4 episodes a week, and that makes me mad. So, like, I hope season 2 with Amphibia, they at least, like, you know, air them at a normal time. Because also they aired them at 10 a.m., which is dumb. But yeah, no. I also hope they have another show like Andy Mac at some point soon. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna keep out hope. Honestly, though, like, I hope that they have another show like Andy Mac that they actively, like, promote like they do their other shows. Because, like, the last show they had that was, like, Andy Mac, I don't actually think was Girl Meets World. I think it was Backstage, which was not technically a Disney show. Disney Mac's enjoyable. Yeah, it's enjoyable. Like, it's, for Disney sitcoms, it's definitely, like, cool. Amphibia is amazing. Don't spoil the ending for me, please, because I haven't been able to watch the finale, and I won't get to until tonight. But, Amphibia is so good. Also, 100%, like, I'm sorry, I hate to be that person, 100% headcanon, Anne is a lesbian. 100%. Like, that started fairly early, because, like, to me, I headcanon pretty much every character as being gay until proven otherwise, but, like, Anne is the one that's, like, stuck through. It's like, she might be. She probably won't be, but, like, I can dream, okay? I can dream. But yeah, it's a really good show. I love the Sasha storyline with Amphibia, and like, because I don't see a lot of like toxic friendships in kids shows, and so the fact they're like actually addressing that is super cool to me, because that was something I needed when I was a kid, and so the fact that kids are gonna see this, and if they see their friendship reflected in Anna and Sasha's in any way, they might actually like notice like, oh, this isn't normal, this isn't right, this isn't good, and they will actually be able to like get better friends sooner rather than later, and that makes me really happy. And also, the show is just so freaking funny. Polly is one of the funniest characters that has ever. It's like Polly and Tilly are up there with two of the funniest characters that have ever existed. And I'm also super excited for season 2 of Big City Greens to come out. Because actually, when I first watched Big City Greens, I didn't like it that much. I was honestly just like, I kind of went in wanting to hate it because I was like, oh, this is just a Gravity Falls ripoff, and like not even in the good way. But then I actually watched it and it's like, okay, this is actually really good. And it's one of the only shows that knows how to make a proper gay joke. Like, I don't know if you watch Big City Greens, but there's this couple, Terry and Alexander, who have been like confirmed to be a couple, but like they also didn't need to be confirmed because they're very obvious. But basically, the one that sticks out to me is the best one of these is that Cricket goes to this like Valentine's dance at the rec center, and he's talking to his friends. He's like, we don't need girls. Like, we can just hang out and be friends and enjoy guy time, like those two fellas over there. And it's the two of them dancing, like, obviously as a couple. And it's like that's how you make a gay joke. You don't make them being gay the joke. You make Cricket being the idiot the joke, and it's great. Honestly, if you haven't watched Big City Greens, I would highly recommend it. It's really funny, and again, Tilly is one of the best characters just ever. Like, I love Tilly so much. She says she has such a deadpan voice, and it works because everything she says is gold. I love it so much. Yeah, it's great. Also, that's another video I want to make. I want to make top 10 non-canon ships, but I only have 5 that I can actually think of. Disney announced a new show during Descendants 3 that's like Andy Mac. Big City Greens is so good. Grandma's best. Grandma is pretty good. That's another good character. Honestly, I would totally believe that they would announce it during Descendants 3. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, Big City Greens is so good. It's such a good show. It's such a good show. Do I have a favorite episode of any of these shows? I don't know. Yeah, Big City Greens is really good. Honestly, Disney's animated stuff is really good. Yeah, where is Big City Greens? Yeah, the Valentine's Dance is a great episode. Actually, I really enjoyed People Watching. I don't know why. That's just an interesting one. Oh yeah, Uncaged is obviously a really good one. And Phoenix Rises. Phoenix Rises is a really good one. It's another one. Yeah, Barracuda. It's a good one. Parade Day and DIY guys. Yeah, just like there's a lot of really good episodes of Big City Greens. Amphibia. What would be my favorite episode? Having not seen the finale. Honestly, okay. So I just gotta say though, Anne in that suit, like super fly. Like that is a great look on her. I think my favorite episode of Amphibia might have to be. I think it's gotta be Prison Break. I think it's gotta be the classic Prison Break. Like, there's other really good ones. That one might have to be my favorite. Yeah. But yeah, no. Back to what you're saying. Yeah, I really hope they have another show that's like Andy Mac, because yeah, like for one thing, I am really upset Bunked out season 4, but I also kind of know that the only reason they got a season 4 is because they pretty much like got rid of all the main cast. So that's pretty much the only reason it was allowed to get a season 4. But I think Disney can see that shows like Andy Mac are able to be popular. So hopefully we get an even better Andy Mac. And hopefully we get another openly gay character who actually gets a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like, before the finale. That'd be nice. But I'll take what I can get for now. Yeah, I'm still really excited for Tyrus. Like, I haven't shipped something like Tyrus in so long. Like, I haven't had, like, my last big ship, I guess it was Bianca Leah from Backstage. And I genuinely at parts thought that they would, like, they might actually get together. And it's like, obviously they didn't, because freaking what's his face and Aaliyah got back together. Miles? Is his name Miles? I feel like his name is Miles. Yeah, I did not care for Miles and Aaliyah. Honestly, like, most of the straight couples in that were not that great. Like, Jax and Kit were kind of cute, but also not really. Like, I think they were better as friends. Jax and Bianca, obviously not, because Jax cheated on her. What other? Julie and Miles was just weird. Like, Scarlett and whatever the frick his face was, he was cheating on both of them, kind of. Like, I can't even think of any of the other ships that were in the show. It's like, most of the straight ships sucked. But like Sasha and Beckett would have been really. Oh yeah, Beckett and Vanessa were okay. They were the best straight ship in the show. And I were even like, yeah, I got on board eventually. Just took a while. Like, Beckett and Sasha, Bianca and Aaliyah, Miles and Jax, they all would have been so much better than the ones that got together. So Disney might make a character from one of their other shows gay or have a new show. Honestly, I would be down with that. I really just would like to have more representation, and I'd like a character to be gay and, like, openly gay from the get-go, or at least like I like what they did with Cyrus, so kind of like how we get to see his whole journey. I like that, but I also want a character who's, like, comfortable with themselves and can get a boyfriend before the finale. That's all I want, is a character to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend before the finale. I'll be happy with that. And, like, yeah. And, like, cause, like, it's like right now all my shows are like, well, obviously Andy Mac has one more episode, but I feel all my shows are gonna be on break. Like, Find Me in Paris is on break. Amphibia is on break. Big City Greens is on break. Andy Mac is on break. Like, that's all of my shows. That's every show that I watch. They're just like, they're all in season break, or like are done. Andy Mac won't even be on a break. They're just gonna be done. It's gonna be so sad. Like, I'm not gonna have a show to watch for a while. I'm not gonna have a show to watch. I'm very sad about that. And I'm still waiting for Owl House, which isn't coming out till next year at some point. I hope it's, like, early next year, but still. Owl House is gonna be really good. I think I'm gonna like that. I don't know if I like it more than Amphibia or as much or whatever, but, like, I'm gonna really like it. I'll show it the boys' main characters since we haven't had one in a really long time. Honestly, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. So yeah, most Disney stars are actually great. Yeah, I guess the closest we have right now is Raven's Helm, and even then it's like, not really, because that one, Raven's kind of the star. So yeah, that would honestly be nice. That would be nice. Hopefully it's like, basically, I want more shows. Obviously, like Annie Mac, but if they're not gonna make Annie Mac, at least make more like Stuck in the Middle and Sydney to the Max type shows that are, like, not like the best thing and, like, not gonna garner like a huge fan base, but they're, like, enjoyable and they're good and they have good intentions. Like, if we get another Bunked, I'm gonna be really mad because also, okay, I don't know if anyone else remembers this because it lasted like a month. But do you remember the failed experiment that was Bug Juice My Adventures at Camp? That was Disney's attempt to, like, a reality type show, and it was, I think, like, 3 episodes probably aired. I only remember seeing one, and it was so bad. And, like, they advertised it, but, like, nobody watched it, and then it disappeared instantly. Yeah, like, you cannot find it on the app. Like, they are pretending that thing never existed. For good reason, because it was so stupid. But, like, it's that thing, it's like, I remember what you did, Disney. You may pretend it never happened, but we all know. We all know it happened. Yeah, that was a bad experiment. I don't know what their obsession with camp shows is all of a sudden, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm scrolling through Twitter a little bit, and it's like, half of my timeline is just people being like, Andy Beck, I'm not ready for it to end. Anyway, but like, I'm just okay. I think I got like all my emotions out, which is nice. That was the whole point of this. I needed to get my feelings out about everything. Yeah, I think I'm calm. I think I should go to bed. I'm probably not gonna fall asleep for another couple hours, but I should at least try to go to bed. I have an idea. A show about a Latino boy who later realizes he's gay and likes boy who's scared to go out to his Mexican family. Honestly, here's what I want. Make Aristotle and Dante discovers the secrets of the universe into a show. Boom. I don't know if you've ever read that book. It's really good. It's one of my favorites. Do I still have it? It's one that I have on, I actually deleted my iBooks app a long time ago, so now I can't actually, and I can't re-download it because it's like, oh, you weren't supposed to delete it in the first place, so I have to, like, go through a long process to get to it. But, like, I don't know if you've seen, wait, I can re-download Apple Books. Nice, okay. But yeah, if you haven't read, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, I would highly recommend it. It's a really good book. It follows Aristotle, or Ari as everyone calls him, and it's extremely character driven. It's literally just him and Dante. Yeah, here. See, that's the cover. Nope, never mind. That's the last page. Don't look at that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that I have other books, but like, yeah, Aristotle and Dante's Secrets of the Universe. Yeah, basically, he and Dante become friends, and then some stuff happens, and then they fall in love, and it's beautiful and gorgeous. And yeah, I really need to reread most of this because I forget most of what happens to that one. I mean, read it. I'd highly recommend it. It's a really good book. I started reading 5 Stages of Andrew Braley, and I got 60% of the way through it, and then I like stopped reading it, and I need to read through it because it was really good. I wanted to like Two Boys Kissing. I can't get into David Leviathan's writing. Like, I just can't. Absolutely Positively Not by David LaRochelle. That's a really, like, it's a super lighthearted read, but it's great. I need to read the best line out of that book. Yeah, it's just like, it's about this like teenage kid who's coming to terms with being gay, and it's a humor, and going through other teenage stuff. Okay, I don't know. I don't feel like going through this whole thing. But basically there's a subplot of him learning to drive, and his mom tells him to be like cautious and go below the speed limit. His dad is telling him to be assertive and drive above the speed limit. So while he's taking his test for the third time, he's like, I disobeyed both my parents and drove exactly the speed limit, and it's beautiful. So yeah, if you want just like a lighthearted read, Absolutely Positively Not, it's a good one. Also, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to talk about my absolute favorite book of all time, Two Can Keep Secret by Karen M. McManus. Super great. Like, half the characters in this are gay. But like, so this is a mystery, YA mystery. And so basically, I love gay books the same. Ellery and Ezra are twins. They're Latino twins, and they go to the small town Echo Ridge, which is where their aunt. They go live. Is it who they go live with? Anyway, oh yeah, okay. So her and her brother Ezra went to live with their grandma after a thing happened with their mom. I'm not gonna say what. It's a small town where their aunt actually disappeared 17 years ago, and or no, at age 17, that was 5 years or whatever. Anyway, basically, it's a creepy town where people go missing, and these two have to figure out what's going on. Well, they don't have to, but they do. And there's a lot of twists and turns, and it's great. it's a fun book, and it's like has one of the most intense endings I've ever read, like ever. Highly recommend it. Such a good book. Other gay books. I know I have other gay books. I'm trying to just think of which ones they are. One House is Lying has a gay romance in it, and that's also by Karen McManus. It's a really cute romance. What other books? Okay, so this is my most unpopular opinion ever, probably. But Carry On by Rainbow Rowell has a gay romance in it, but I absolutely hated that book. It was so boring. Never want to read it again. I barely got through it the first time. I heard a lot of people raving about Carry On. Couldn't stand it. Just couldn't stand it. What are other gay books I've read? I genuinely cannot think of any more off the top of my head. I know I've read a few and I can't think of them. But yeah. Yeah, basically I like books like, and this isn't, actually no, I shouldn't show this because it has my town on it because it's a library book, but like, I like really creepy books that also have romance in them, and I don't know why. Don't know why that Master Self review. I never read the book. I read like the sample pages and then I just never actually picked it up. I thought the movie was really good. I think Love, Simon is a great movie. The book, probably. I'm just gonna say probably. The movie was really good though. Love, Simon was a great movie. But yeah, from what I read and from what I've heard people talk about, it seems like it's a little bit overrated. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. So this one book that I thought was like decent, but not like the greatest. What was it called? I don't know, but it was really cool because the main character was actually asexual and her best friend was pansexual, and they like actually say those in the books, which is like insane because that rarely ever happens. What the hell was this book called? I know it takes place in Lost, Alaska, but I don't remember what it was called. It was very straight. I gave it like 3.5 stars, I think. What the hell was it called? I don't even remember who it was by. One sec. I need to see if I'm still logged into Goodreads on here, because I don't remember any of my info. Also, I have a... Oh, shoot, I'm not... What? Is that my stuff? Probably not. Maybe? Nope. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called in the slightest. It's like Before I Let Go, I think? It might be Before I Let Go. That sounds right. Yeah, Before I Let Go by, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce her name. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was 3.3 out of 5 on Goodreads is like the average rating, and I agree that's about where it sits. It's weird, but it's still pretty good. And like I said, I thought it was cool to have an asexual and a pansexual main character. Yeah. Other than that, I have so many books I haven't read yet. I have way too many books I haven't read yet, honestly. Like, I have this book in the library. I also, because this book is The Assassin Game by Kirsty McKay, and I've started it like 3 times, and I've only gotten like 5 pages in. I also have Sadie by Courtney Summers because I've heard everyone rave about it, and my mom's actually reading it first, and then because I'm gonna read this one, she's gonna read that. If you like the type books like characters, you should check out Swipe Right for Murder. It doesn't come out till August. Okay, I will add that to my reading list because that sounds super cool. Another one that just came out that apparently everyone's raving about is Wilder Girls. I really want to read that at some point because I've heard nothing but good things about it. But yeah, Swipe Right for Murder. I will add that to my reading list. I've definitely heard about this before. August 9th. Or August 6th, not August 9th. Wow. Derek Melvin, okay. Oof. Okay, yeah, this looks super interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to add it to my reading list. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Also, if in case you ever pick up Karen M. McManus and you read One of Us is Lying, sequel's coming out next year, I think. It's called One of Us is Next. Really excited. But yeah, I still say One of Us is Lying is really good. I think this book's slightly better, but I've also heard people go the other way, say they like them both, but they like One of Us is Lying better. I don't know. I just thought this one was slightly more intense. But yeah. Also, another really good. This one doesn't have gay characters in it, but it's a really good book. Was The Special Ones by M. Bailey. It's like basically there's this madman who runs this like cult of the special ones, pretty much, and so it's a set in modern day, but they live in this like farm out in the middle of nowhere, and they live like it's the 1800s, and it explains it's a spoiler to explain why all this why this all happens, but it's really good. Has some really good twists. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it is one of my favorite books still. I'd highly recommend it. Yeah, Special Ones, M. Bailey. It's a good book. Anyway, I really need to go to bed. I'm sorry, I'm just very tired. And I have a headache, so I need to take ibuprofen and then pass out. But thanks for sitting here and listening to me go on and on about stuff, and thanks for engaging in the chat, Daniel. Super cool. Honestly, you know what? We're gonna do this. Well, didn't know that. Open up a new tab. One sec. But I'm moderator. There you go. You're now moderator for the channel. If you're still here, I think you already left, but you'll know next time. Anyway, see you later.